We are recording finally. Okay, so it is Monday night, November 21st, and we're going to talk about a few things, but really we want to help you guys end the year strong if that's what you want to do. So the whole focus, and you guys have heard me say this over and over again, is that people are looking for a program. Hey, Savannah. People are looking for a program that helps them get through. Well, first of all, a lot of people are probably not geared up yet to think about New Year's resolutions. But when you think about it, statistics show that only 8% of the people who create a New Year's resolution actually achieve it. Typically, a New Year's resolution is based upon health or wealth. And we have the perfect delivery of both of those doors with the Juice Plus company. It's just a matter of being prepared and how to talk about it. So later on, we're going to talk a little bit about verbiage and help you guys out. But also going back to ever since September, when everybody kind of got out of, the kids got back into school, everybody's getting back into a health routine. Well, October hit, Halloween hit, and now we're starting to get into the most social time of the year with Thanksgiving and all the holiday parties through Christmas and into New Year's. So this is the time when people put on an extra 7 to 10 pounds. And when only 8% of the people achieve New Year's resolutions, they're kind of screwed in their health. So we want to help them. People want to be told what to do. They're looking for a program that helps them. But the beauty is our program not only just helps them, it helps them get through the rest of their lives. You guys all know that our Juice Plus products are good for everyone womb to tomb. So why not be the voices out there that shares with everyone we know that we have something that can help anybody, no matter what their goal is, before the other crap products get pushed out there, because you know they're going to. Those other companies are going to be taking full advantage of talking about what all their programs do. And this is the time for us to make sure we can be those voices, those good messengers of health, and take really good care of them. So one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about was an idea that my husband Patton has been doing for the month of November. He has a Facebook page called Man Up for Health, and it's strictly for men. And every day in there, he has someone go on Facebook Live and share their story, their journey of health. Most of them are Juice Plus customers. So a lot of them are basically sharing their Juice Plus story. And then other people who are not Juice Plus customers yet are still sharing their stories of how they've, been able to lose weight. Some people who had one guy had cancer. He found out as a young guy he got cancer, and he started understanding how important it was to up the ante on fruits and vegetables. So they're having this amazing conversation in a men's group. And I thought, you know what? This is the time when our customers start canceling their orders because they're wanting to be able to afford to pay for their child's Christmas presents. And they're taking a hit on their health. So why don't we remind them why they're taking Juice Plus? So my challenge to all of Team PCS is to go into our customer page on our Facebook page, Juice Plus and Transform 30. If you're not on there, we need to make sure you are. And we need to make sure that your customers are on there if they're okay with that. And what I'd love to do is to line up each of us to share our Juice Plus story, 3 to 5 minutes at most, and go in and do it Facebook Live. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Facebook Live has been an amazing tool for a lot of reps out there to generate interest with Juice Plus and customers and team members. And this is a safe space to just get comfortable sharing your story. It's your best tool that you have anyways, to go in and start sharing it in a customer group they're already customers. So it's a safe space. So if you don't feel confident in your Juice Plus story, I want to help you feel confident with it. We have a great training that I've learned from another national marketing director, and it truly boosts confidence in people. But what I also want to do is I want to encourage our customers to do the same thing in our page. And they're going to need a little bit of incentive. So for any distributor who wants to participate, we're asking for you guys to just throw in a couple bucks into a pot. And what we're going to do is we're going to ask our customers, we're going to reach out and ask our customers, we're doing a challenge, and all we're asking is that you share your story on our customer page, Facebook Live, so everyone can hear it. And we can, of course, give them guidance. If they happen to live in the same area, we can do something like what Pam did with one of her customers. And she basically interviewed her friend and talked about what her life was like before Juice Plus and then after. So anyone who participates between starting tomorrow and December 15th, we will put them in a hat, a drawing for them to win a $50 Amazon gift card. And that's the perfect time to help someone afford one more Christmas gift to put under the tree, or maybe help them get something that they would like off of Amazon, especially if they have Amazon Prime.
Mommy and Daddy.
So, Heather, I just muted you. If you need to be unmuted, text Joanna and let us know. So that's what we're going to do. And maybe we're going to have some people who are camera shy, and we still want to hear their story. So if anyone is willing to type out their story on our customer page, we'll put them in a drawing to win a $10 gift certificate to Amazon. So the incentive is we want to start getting our customers talking to us. So we want to have a huge push about this. So I will go on tomorrow, Facebook Live, to our customer page and explain to them that we have a challenge for them. But I also want to be able to create strength in numbers. You know, if everybody's doing it, if our Juice Plus reps start sharing their stories, the customers are going to feel more confident. Like, there's going to be a small select of customers who are going to be like, sure, I'll do it right away. So we got to lead by example. So I really would love to get a sign-up sheet on when you guys can share your stories, and then we'll fill those customers in whenever they can, whenever it fits for them. But $60 total, I think between a handful of reps, we can just a couple bucks invest in getting our customers to remember why they're taking Juice Plus. And you guys know that stories are so important. So if they start hearing stories about, like Pam Alvarado, she's going to see her dad right now. So her dad has an amazing Juice Plus story. She's going to interview him and do it over the weekend. How many people do you think are going to hear that story and think of other people in their lives who need to know about Juice Plus after that? So our idea is to create these raving fans who now want to share Juice Plus with people they love in their lives. Okay? Any questions about that?
No.
No questions? Can I get thumbs up if you like the idea at least? You guys in with that? Okay, perfect. So that's what I'm looking at for the customer page. Also, in addition, I know a lot of us have been doing the 10-day shred, and we have a lot of active participants in our 10-day shred Facebook event, but not everyone's in that. So what we're looking at now is, let's do a Transform 30 challenge for the month of December. Obviously have cheat days through the holidays, but let's post pictures, let's post encouraging things in our Juice Plus and Transform 30 group to show people that we are able to not gain those extra 7 to 10 pounds. Let other people do it. But our group, our customer page, they're not going to do it, and neither are we. So we want to get a push. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to start a texting blitz to see if anybody wants to go through the holidays with us and balance out the debauchery. Okay, so if they say they're interested, we have an event that they could possibly get on here at, I believe it's 9:30 Eastern. It's in our team page with the health food agents. But they're also going to be covering the business opportunity for you. So we can say, well, last minute, can you get on this event? If not, I believe Mitra Ray has an event tomorrow night at 8 Eastern. And then if people can't get on that, I would be happy to do a presentation on Zoom at 9 p.m. Or just now we can start signing up people like to fit into some three-way calls. I know Joanna and Heather have been doing a lot of three-way calls, and they've been really effective. So don't be afraid of three-way calls. They are magic. They are the most underutilized tool that we have, and they are the most absolute successful ones. So, so we have that too. So if you want to take it up a notch, do the Transform 30 challenge and show your customers what lead by example, then we would love for your participation in that customer page too. We just want a lot of activity. Pam's been doing a really great job posting workouts every single day, but we need to show some more stuff. We need to show some personal things we're doing, maybe some shake selfies or whatever ideas you guys have. So that's what we're looking as far as that. Joanna, I think since we did start talking about events, maybe you can hop in there and talk about some of the events that would work during the holidays.
Yes, ma'am. So I think Christy already listed a few. There's so many different types of events. You don't just have to host events in your house. The calls with Mitra, the Zoom calls that we can do, your upline can do for you, three-way calls, texting blitzes, Zoom events, Facebook, live events in your house, and then local events. One of the things that helped me when I first moved here was really getting ingrained into the local community. And I didn't have, I had just moved here. So I had just left what little Juice Plus family I had in Kansas. And so I got really ingrained into the local community. But I have to say something that I think has helped for me is doing the reoccurring events where you don't just do it one time, but you do it. Maybe it's weekly, maybe it's bi-monthly, maybe it's once a month, but really trying to zone in on your market and your people who might be interested. Like I just shared with Christy earlier today that daytime events work better for me. It's just my market of people, my group of people here that I market to most of the time, they're moms. And what is our busiest time of night? It's right now. And so evening events don't always work out for me, and that's okay. And it's just one of those things you kind of have to learn. Savannah, stop. But I would recommend to you guys, if you don't have some type of holiday event happening, and it doesn't have to be live, it could be online. We've been doing a surviving the holidays, or, healthier through the holidays. And it's been really fun. We've gotten a lot of great ideas from other people, and we're talking about Shred 10 during that event. And even inviting customers. You might not think to invite your customers to events, but I always invite my customers because, I have customers who just took the capsules and then they came to an event and they heard about Shred 10, and then they, turned around and spent a ton of money on products because they're like, my husband and I are both going to do, Transform 30, essentially T120. So you just never know. I would recommend you guys to keeping a calendar. I know we all utilize different calendars. Mine is a paper calendar, and I live and breathe from my paper calendar. Some people utilize, some people utilize their Apple. I cannot concentrate. She's totally distracting me. I'm sorry. But whatever your method is, making sure that you write those down. I am the queen of this, per se, this tonight, thinking this event was at 9 Eastern and not 8. It's not only RSVPing to an event on Facebook, but actually putting it into your calendar. I mean, I'm pretty sure all of us could raise our hands if they were guilty of that. So just really making sure that you have events, you have them written down. The fuller your calendar is, the more activity that you have, the more you're going to see your paycheck grow, your business grow. I can't stress it enough. That's the one thing we learn every time we go to conference. We come back from a conference and we fill our calendar with events. And then we get through to November and December, which Christy has already talked about. Those are usually, that's the time of year where people, they put on the brakes and they want to have family time. And that's one of the luxuries of our business. We can do that. But still continuing to utilize these events even through that time will help us into the new year. Earlier today, we were on a call with our regional director, and he said, January, February, and March, those are the biggest months for our company. November and December is usually the lowest. But January through March are usually the biggest. And one of the really nice things that we can utilize through not only this challenge that Christy was talking about with our customers, but utilizing Transform 30 in December, is we can really try to get our current customers on board to utilize that program going into the new year, but new customers that you might be talking to, and going ahead and having them get their products now, so that way they have everything on hand to get started, keeping them healthier through the holidays, and then having everything to be able to kick it off January 1st or whenever they choose to do so. And then I know I will just touch quickly, like I know Christy said, this is the most social time of the year, and we want to make sure that we're keeping our doors open. We don't want to close our doors on our business. So it is one of the biggest times of the year where you do need your calendar to put in all those social events. I'm having a hard time already trying to balance between all of the different groups that we are a part of, our family is a part of, because we have so many events. And you can really utilize those events to plant the seeds and just asking questions. And, a lot of times we say, go into that first interaction, not even talking about Juice Plus, but just really trying to get to know the people that you're with and hearing the need that they may have, and keeping track of that to maybe introduce them, the next time, because you're going to have FaceTime with so many different people over this next month. And I think that's it. Does anyone have any questions on events or need help figuring out how to plug into events?
So one thing that I noticed, and I don't know if you guys know about the Take Healthy Back 7-week series Facebook group. Thank you, Kathy Paredes, for introducing that to us. I saw Pam post something yesterday about autoimmune. I literally barely read it because I was like, well, Pam Alvarado posted it, so I'm just going to share it. And I can't believe the response about people wanting to know about the autoimmune panel. That it's just people going in and sharing their videos on there with some informative stuff. But I am adding people to that. And now it's my perfect opportunity to say, okay, I added you, but hey, just out of curiosity, what are you struggling with? What are you going through? And now I know where their health issues are. And now it's that conversation to show them the tools that I have based upon their needs, and the conversation can be great. I had no idea that many people would want to be added. And I think only a few of them were Juice Plus reps. So I just gained some way more knowledge on what my group of people were. So there is that. And then I was able to find the upcoming events that kind of happen on a reoccurring basis. This is on our Facebook page. And Donna, since you're on here, I'm just going to read them to you because I know you can't see it. But every Sunday night, we have a take a pee call. Take a pee. Did that sound like urine? Like take a pee?
Yes.
Which is what I have to do very often. So, okay, take a peek, like peek, wink. Take a peek call. Also kind of called Sunday Startup. And Kathy Paredes is doing an amazing job. I just want to tell you guys, she has worked so hard in her story. You are doing yourself and your team a disservice by not getting them on this. Like, these lines should be filled. It's not on Zoom. All they have to do is dial a number and enter in a passcode. And there's an image in there. So if you want to save it, it's got this picture of trees on it going down a road. It says, take a peek. It's at 9 p.m. every Sunday. Kathy is doing that with Veronica from Team Trigger. You guys know we're working a lot with them. And pencil that in. This is for anyone who's restarting their business to see, how do you restart your business and grow? But also you get to learn some new stories, which is so critical. So, and then maybe somebody just wants to take a peek at the business and just see what there is. Every Tuesday morning or Tuesday afternoon at noon Eastern, tomorrow this happens, Rep Rap with Mitra Ray. You guys, like 900 Club NMD, something like that. She gets on the phone and does training with anyone who wants to get on. She's opened it up to allow our team to be in there along with her team, Team Shining Star. This has probably been the best mentorship I've ever had going through my business. When I didn't have anyone to take care of me, Mitra allowed me to get on these calls and listen in. And I was able to take what I learned and turn it over to you guys. She also opens it up for questions. So if you guys have questions, you get to be coached by someone who's legit built this business. So that's every Tuesday at noon. The dial and information is in here. And Donna, as you're listening, I will make sure that I give this information to you. The second and fourth Tuesday of the month, Mitra or some NMD does a T120 and business presentation on Zoom. And if my math is correct, and it isn't always. I believe that tomorrow is that fourth Tuesday. Crap, it's not. Wait, no, it is. It is the fourth Tuesday. So there's a Zoom presentation on there. That is also on our Facebook page. The second Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern and 11 p.m. Eastern fourth Tuesday at 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. is when this Zoom happens. So it's great. We've got Inspiring Healthy Living TV, and then tonight Health Food Agents is doing something. And then we typically have a team meeting where we have someone coming to be our guest speaker. So it's great to hear from another team. So those are always happening. It's just getting, like Joanna said, get those on your calendar so you know what's happening. So you don't have to create an event. You can just plug them in, and then the fortune is going to be in that follow-up when you ask them, so what'd you think of the event? Not did you go? What did you think? And then go from there. What did you like best? So you can kind of prime them for some questions. So if you're not in the Take Healthy Back group, let us know. And then the other thing before we go into some texting blitzes, I wanted to touch on the pre-qualifiers group and the qualifiers group. Not everyone is plugged into these yet, and that is my fault. I'm trying to get everybody plugged in. So if you are new in this business, or you are all the way up until a virtual franchisee, your second promotion in the business, you should be in this group every single Wednesday. NMD from Team Trigger, Amy Meyer, and I will do calls for you guys. We want to train you guys in the skills on how to build this business. Multi-level marketing is not taught in any schools. It is a muscle that you have to develop and a skill set that you have to learn. And Amy and I have done our best to learn this and pass it down to you guys. So we want you to be on this call. I know at first when we started doing some of these calls, it was a little intimidating because we were given homework assignments. That's not going to be the case. You guys, you're your own adult. You can figure out if you want to take on our homework challenges or not. But this is here to help you guys grow your business. And then what we want to do is we want to get you into that qualifiers call. We want to graduate you from this group and get you into our leadership call where you are earning at least $500 a month. And if you're not driven by money, it means that you've helped probably about 24 families get healthier or more. So it is a great group to be a part of. So that is my goal, to get you guys in there. The last thing, if you guys want to be able to watch the previous video from last week so you guys can see what we talked about, it's all about finding prospects. It's probably the best refresher you can get in your head as you go out into Thanksgiving and you start talking to people. We've talked about what you can do, conversations you can have. So I will post that video in our team page as well. Donna, I had already given you that link, so you can watch that. And then the last thing I want to tell you guys is what I have going on, which is very exciting. I've been invited to go to Mars. And if you don't know what Mars is, it's a part of Image, and I'm going to Florida for some pretty intense training. And I'm really excited to be there with 50 other NMDs. I can't wait. Kathy's super excited. She's been there already. I can't wait to talk to these people who are breaking crazy records and just inspiring healthy living around the world. They're literally doing our mission statement, and they are so happy to mentor one another. So I will be off the grid from this coming Tuesday after Thanksgiving until Friday. I don't anticipate being able to check Voxer very often. I'm going to be there focusing on how I myself can grow as a leader so I can be better for you guys. And what I hope is that you guys will continue to do events without me, continue to check in with one another, ask questions. If you want to be on the group Voxer chat, let us know, or just utilize our Facebook group. I just want to make sure you guys are still plugged in and working, because this is the season to keep talking to people, create events together if you need to, do whatever. But then the following week, I don't know if I'm a glutton for punishment or what, but I will also be off the grid because I'm going to basically a resiliency and trauma training. So everybody says you're pretty much dead to the world. It's basically from 8 until 6 at night, and it's intense. So for 2 weeks, I'm going to be kind of off the grid. So if you don't hear from me, that's why. I want to make sure you guys are available. But know that our team is a family. You can reach out to anyone. They would be happy to help you. It's a great opportunity to also reach out to Team Trigger. They are there to help you as well. They're our sister team, and they are going to be plugging in to help you guys. Although Amy Meyer will be at Mars with me. So don't try and reach out to her either. You won't hear anything. So now I want to get to the part where we can help you guys grow your businesses and work on verbiage. Verbiage is the most important thing I think you can, besides knowing your story, it is absolutely knowing how you can reach out to people, because it's about helping them with their needs, asking a lot of questions. So we're going to take 15 minutes and I'm going to stop recording because nobody wants to watch this. Okay, wait, no. Do y'all have any questions before I stop recording?
No.
No? Okay. All right, I'm going to stop.